What's up, everyone? It's Turner Fan 77, and I'm here with episode one of Faces for Radio News and Notes. I'm still trying to figure things out on my own, so I hope you guys can be patient with me. I'm just trying to learn my way through this, doing this by myself. But we're just going to jump right into this because I don't want this to be a long stream. I don't want to take up your guys' time because time is something we can never get back. And so let's just jump right in to the first movie news of the night. And that is Alien Romulus has set its Hulu streaming date for November 21st. And if you guys have not seen Alien Romulus yet, do yourself a favor, set a reminder on your phone or something for November 21st to check this movie out because, man, was it good. It's definitely worth seeing. It would have been great to see it in theaters. But hey, if you didn't make it to theater to see it, definitely check it out on Hulu on November 21st. Oops, here. I'm sorry about this. See, still learning. We got some. Hey, Corey. Thanks for being here. Enjoyed your chat earlier tonight. That was a nice little chat there you guys had. What's up, Tiana? What's up, Scottish Geek? I'm terrible at names, so please bear with me. Thank you guys for being here. What's up, Spicy? Romulus was enjoyable apart from the ending. Yeah, I agree with you there. I really do. Corey saying hi to everybody. Tiana saying hi back. Man, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Next up, you guys like Christopher Nolan, right? Who doesn't? But man, he's been casting a lot of people, big names for his next movie, and he added two more. He added Zendaya and Anne Hathaway, which Anne Hathaway has been in some of his other movies. I just lost my notes. And yeah, they got cast to join his new movie, along with you got Tom Holland, Matt Damon's going to be in this. There's no details yet on when this movie comes out or what the movie's about. So I thought casting these two beautiful ladies in your movie ain't gonna hurt one bit. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Christopher Nolan. I just watched Interstellar last night, and I forgot how great of a movie that is, and it looks fabulous in 4K. If you guys don't own Interstellar in 4K, highly recommend picking it up. Let's see, where did I leave off? Saying hi. What's up, caveman? Glad you're here because I'm reviewing your movie that you told me to watch later on. Saying hi. Hi. Okay, next up is, do you guys remember that movie, Idle Hands? Well, it's getting a remake by the guy that's in I think he's in Stranger Things. He was in the last two Ghostbuster movies. And I'm not quite sure who Billy Burke is, but Jason Reitman will be producing it. No release date, no clue on who's starring in it. But yeah, I liked the original Idle Hands, but it's been forever since I've seen it. And I don't even own it. I would like to have that in my collection. But yeah, remake coming. Oh, Idle Hands getting a remake. That's interesting. Yeah. I'm interested in it because I like Jason Reitman's what was the Ghostbusters? It was Afterlife, right? He did a great job on that. Saying hi. Heard about the Idle Hands remake. Interesting one. Probably a good shout for a good shot for a remake. I'm sorry. The OG was good, but relatively unknown. Yeah, I agree. Totally agree with that. Let's see. Sorry, put that back up there. Okay. Now, I don't got very much news in this. I won't apologize for this next movie. I love the first Moana. It looks fabulous in 4K. It's got great music, just a great story all the way around. Well, Moana 2 is coming out in a couple weeks, and early projections are saying that it's going to make a whopping, I guess I shouldn't have. I need to put the thing. See, again, still learning. It's tracking to be breaking. It could break let me start over. It could tracking for a record-breaking 125 to 135 million dollars Thanksgiving opening. That's a lot of money. It's saying it could beat Frozen, even Frozen 2's opening Thanksgiving weekend. And somebody from, I was reading it here. I took some show notes. The guy from the head of AMC Theater says it could be bigger than Inside Out 2. I think Inside Out 2 made $1.6 billion, 1.6, 1.7. That's a lot of money. And I hope Moana 2 is just as good as Inside Out 2 because I can't wait to see it. Well, that's really it for the news. I don't have a whole lot because there wasn't a whole lot out there. I know some news came out this week. Today, I should say, that Sophie Turner got cast as a new Lara Croft, which she's not that great of an actress. I like the other actress in the last Tomb Raider movie. They should just kept doing it with her, but I guess I'm not the one writing the checks. Moana needs no apology. Thank you. I love that movie. It's so good. I can't wait to see me neither. I'm super excited. I know some people are excited for Wicked. That's not made for me. I'm more excited about seeing Moana. Disney's gonna have a big year this year, man. What they have: Deadpool, Wolverine, $1 billion film. They have Inside Out, $1 billion film. Wicked's probably gonna make $1 billion film, and then Moana 2 has a pretty good shot of making $1 billion. Yeah. Okay. So, let me get out of this here. Sorry, guys. So I am going to start looking at a couple movies here and there for newer movies, just like what me and David did until I bring back By the Numbers in January. If you didn't know, I'm bringing back By the Numbers back at the 1st of January. Don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I'm still working that out. But in the meantime, I'm still going to score some newer movies that are in the theater, streaming, physical media. But most physical media we've already scored and stuff. So the first up tonight is Juror number 2. If you haven't seen this trailer for this, do yourself a favor, go watch the trailer for this, and definitely this movie's worth checking out. I'm putting that right on Front Street. This was a movie that I remember seeing the trailer first, and I had it on, but I wasn't paying attention until it said something about Clint Eastwood. Or maybe it was in the comments. I was reading something about Clint Eastwood. I said, oh, wait a minute. I got to go back and rewatch the trailer. Then I was paying more attention to it. And man, this was really good. This is supposedly Clint Eastwood's last film, which he's pushing, 90-something years old? And if he can make his last movie as good, let me rewind. Let me say, if he goes out, Juror number 2 being his last movie, it is a win. It's a total win. This kid, I call him a kid, Nicholas Hoult. Let's talk about Nicholas Hoult. He was fantastic in this. I remember seeing him in, was it Warm Bodies? And he was good in that. Then he's been in a lot of things. He was in that one bad Dracula movie with, I won't say it's bad, but it's not the best. Renfield, that's what it was called, I think. Then he's been in other things too, but and The Menu. He was great in The Menu. But anyway, he's fantastic here. And he got cast as Lex Luthor in the new Superman movie. Got a comment here. And The Rock. Yeah, I agree. I've already got to see Red One. I wasn't going to cover it on news and notes, but I might score it and put it on the Faces for Radio Instagram page if you want to see my score for that. But okay, so anyway, Juror number 2. So this guy has a family, a pregnant wife at home, gets jury duty. He gets picked. He tries to get out of jury duty, like all of us try to get out of jury duty. He doesn't get out of it. Well, he ends up getting put on a murder case, where this woman is killed. It's murder. And as he's hearing the case, he realizes, oh shit, I might have accidentally done this. I don't want to spoil anything. And as the movie goes on, he's putting shit together in his head. Could he have done this? And it's really a moral dilemma. What do you do? I don't want to spoil this because it's a nice little journey to go, a morality journey to go on as you follow Nicholas Holt's character. What more can I say? The girl from Hereditary, my mind's blanking. She's good in this. She plays the DA. And J.K. Simmons in this. He plays another juror member. He's good in this, but he doesn't have a big role. He's in it, not in it very much. And then Kiefer Sutherland is in this. He has a nice little role. Good little cast. Clint Eastwood knocks it out of the park. What we got? What's up, Jerry? Thanks for being here tonight. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody here tonight. Thank you for hanging out with me. It's just me. But yeah, back to Juror number 2. I think this is worth checking out. I think it hits HBO Max. It doesn't get a long theater life. I think it hits HBO Max in December, the first couple of weeks of December. But yeah, when it hits Max, guys, definitely check this out. It's worth seeing. Now, let's go to we'll start with the Rotten Tomatoes score, then move down to IMDb score, and then the Faces for Radio score. So let's just start off. Rotten Tomato critic score was 93%, and the audience was 89%. IMDb score was 7.3, and the Faces for Radio score was 84. I think this is a great score for this movie. I was pleasantly surprised with it. And this one is Faces for Radio approved. Now, next up is, let me find my slide here. Cellar Door. Oh, shoot, wrong one. The Cellar Door. Now, this is available on not streaming, VOD. I rented it because I like to rent shitty movies and waste my money. Like, who doesn't like to do that? His starring Scott Speedman, Jordan Brewster, I can't say her name, and somebody else, I forget. Oh, Lawrence Fishburne. Lawrence Fishburne's in this. This is a movie about a family, a soon-to-be family, dead on their luck. They have bad luck. There's going to be spoilers in there. This movie is not, I'm going to put it out there, this movie is not worth seeing. There's a miscarriage. They, they're down on their luck, looking for a house to buy. And this person comes to them and says, hey, you can live in this house. I'll give you this house on one condition. Do not open. Don't see what's in the cellar door. Of course, the wife is like, oh, yeah, let's take this. And the husband's like, what's in the cellar door? What's downstairs that we can't look? And as humans, our minds are like, okay, we need to see what's in there. So, he goes through the process of fighting the urge to look. But in the meantime, the story develops that the husband isn't a very good guy. He's done some shit in the past. And then there's a murder. And I'm trying to be vague as possible. I'm just gonna fuck it. This movie sucks. Don't see it. Don't waste your $6.99, $5.99, whatever, $4.99. I think it cost me $5.99 to rent. Come to find out, there's a twist in the movie, which you kind of see coming. I was like, wait a minute. I think this person knows. And it was kind of obvious. And this movie has no resolution. This movie ends, and you still don't know what's in the cellar. They never address it. So you're saying this movie was a miscarriage of justice? LOL, sorry. Morbid sense of humor. That's okay. We can laugh. It's fiction, so we can laugh. Okay. Don't rent this. Avoid this. This is not worth seeing. I'm just going to jump into the scores. Rotten Tomatoes critic score was 21%. Audience, there was no audience score because the movie sucked and no one's like going to pay money to see it on VOD. The IMDb score was a 5.2. And the Faces, that's what we're all here for, the Faces for Radio score, a 15. So I'm right on there with IMDb. I mean, Jordan, whatever her name is, she does a fine job. She does the exact same thing she does in the Fast and Furious movies, which she doesn't have a whole lot of range. Lawrence Fishburne is Lawrence Fishburne. Scott Speedman is Scott Speedman. There's no award-winning performance in this movie. So this is not Faces for Radio approved. This is skip it, throw it in the trash, whatever you want to call it. So next up was a movie that Caveman recommended to me and David months and months ago, probably even a year ago, maybe. How long ago was it, Guy? And finally, I got around to watching it. And that movie was Bull. Now, I was really, really, really surprised with this movie. I regret not seeing it when you first recommended it, because it wasn't new. Because the only thing me and David watched were new movies, and it was hard to squeeze in because we were watching so many movies, 5 movies a week, 20 movies a month on top of the stuff we like to watch. So it was hard to squeeze in older movies. But fucking wow, was this good. And close to a year, something like that. Anyway, this movie just took me by surprise. So first and foremost, I am going to say this. David would have loved this movie. He would have really dug it. This was right up his alley. It had action, had a twist that I did not see coming. So just going to give you a quick rundown of Bull. This dude is done wrong. He takes out revenge on the people that does him wrong. Basically, simple plot. And it has a twist at the end that I did not see coming. And I was like, I screamed out, holy shit. What? Just no way. Because I guess if I was really, really paying attention and I was trying to get my wheels a turning and thinking more about the movie as I'm watching it, because when this guy I don't want to spoil this movie at all. There's moments in this movie where as he's taking out revenge on certain individuals, their reactions to this guy was crazy. Like, I kept thinking, man, why are they first I thought they were overacting. I said, man, they're kind of chewing the scenery up. They're just overacting. And then it kept happening with, I was like, man, didn't think much of it. And once you get to, I appreciate that. I wish David had a chance to see it because I know he would have loved it. David. Oh, fuck. I miss you, David. I love you, man. There's a day that doesn't go by that I don't think about you. Anyway, this movie has some really cool, it's not over the top violence, but not over the top action scenes, but it has some violence that are like, it makes you kind of gut turn because it felt real. Like there is a scene in a carnival ride with spins, and this dude just cuts the back of this guy's leg, and it, like when he did it, because it felt so real, and the look on the guy's face, his reaction, and what they show you is just, oh. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Well, don't spoil it. Even though it's a couple years old, I don't want anybody to be spoiled by this movie. Because if you decide to watch Bull, you want to go in not knowing anything because it's good. And then we get to see what happened to him, why he's taking revenge out, and you're like, oh, wait a minute. how did he get out of that? And then as the ending, you get to the end of the movie, you see how he got out of it, and your mind is blown. This is probably one of my favorite. It may not be the best movie of the year that I've seen, but it ranks right up there because I was taken aback by the ending. I was like, holy shit. It was just great. If you haven't seen Bull, do yourself a favor and watch it. So we're going to jump into the Rotten Tomatoes and critic score. And the critic score was 93%. I did not expect it to be this high. This was a foreign film, by the way. I'm not sure. Was it Scotland, Scottish? They sounded Scottish to me. I'm surprised by this 93% audience score or critic score. Audience score was 73. That's kind of where I thought it would be. IMDb had a 6.5. And then the Faces for Radio was a 68. I heard it for the casting. I think heard it because it automatically gets a 4. It gets 4 points for the cast because it's foreign, and I didn't know anybody in the movie. So yeah, Bull, definitely check it out. It is worth seeing. It's available streaming on Peacock right now. It's a short movie too. I think it's like 90 minutes. Maybe a little over 90 minutes. And it goes by fast. That's pretty good acting. Cool action, violence. To me, this was the number 2 movie out of the 3 movies we watched. Because Curse, of course, Juror number 2 was number 1. Bull was number 2. And that piece of shit, Cellar Door, was 3. So yeah. If there was any movies, newish movies that you want me to score, just hit me up in Instagram on the DMs or put it in the comments because I would be glad to watch it and score it. Yeah. So that's the movies for the week. Sorry, I'm trying to rush through this. I'm still, again, I feel a little like lost doing this by myself because it was a team and where me and David could bounce off each other. And he always thought of things I didn't think of. So this is a little rough. I apologize. Hopefully, as time goes on, I get better doing this by myself. But wait, next week. I'll get to that in a second. We're at the collection update. I have a small little collection update portion of the show. Groove. How do you guys pronounce it? I say Groove. Had over the holiday season or the unknown cast really hurts the film. That's the one thing I like about the film. What was an unknown cast? Sometimes when you get the big name stars in there, it takes away from the movie, in my opinion, because you focus on that big star instead of just get sucked into the story with just unknowns. You're good, man. Just take your time. Man, Corey, you're such a nice guy. I appreciate you, man. Now anyway, as I was saying, how do you guys say groove? Is it groove, gruv? I say groove. I said that before, but let's just try. They had a good Halloween sales. I picked up a bunch of movies from there. First up, what's I say? Sorry. Anytime you need someone in the chair, just say it. I appreciate it, guy. I really do. First up is Fear. I say it like you. Thank you. I didn't know if I'm saying it wrong or what. Fear. I just watched this again the other day. And man, I forgot. That's a pretty good movie, man. Another Tom Cruise upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray. I have to have my Tom Cruise films. Groove is like groovy. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not crazy. And then this one, excuse me, we scored this a long time ago on the Faces for Radio, and I enjoyed it for the most part. It's not the best movie, but it was a cool watch. And for $5, I picked up ISS. And then next is a 4K box set of Indiana Jones. Glad to have the first 4 on 4K. I ain't getting the fifth one because that was trash. And now this is a movie I don't hear people talk about. I remember really liking this little supernatural movie, Don't Let Go. If you haven't seen this and you can find it somewhere streaming, it's definitely worth checking out. I had fun with this next one, and I was like, it was $7.99. Lisa Frankenstein. Now, the next three are, I'm a huge fan of this TV series. And these are all in 4K. I love the BBC Earth documentary series. So I think I have them all now. And these were under $20 a piece. So I added them to the collection. I love them. They look beautiful on my OLED. It's just breathtaking. Now, this movie, I am terrified of the original. And this is the remake starring Ryan Reynolds and the Amityville Horror. I haven't seen this since it came out. And I think this was $7.99 too. And I wanted to give it a rewatch. So it's just about the same as renting it on VOD. So why not just have it in the collection? And this one, I didn't like this. Again, this is another one I didn't like the very first time I watched it. But rewatching it a couple times, I really like and having fun with that. Is freaky. I like Vince Vaughn. When Vince Vaughn is on, he's on. I enjoyed this one on a rewatch. That's it for this week's collection update. Did you guys happen to catch the series finale, or series, quote unquote, series finale, season finale, whatever you want to call it, of The Penguin this past Sunday? Because if you're not watching The Penguin, guys, you need to be watching The Penguin. It was 8 episodes. It's probably one of the best shows on TV right now. Who would have thought? What's up, Lost Boy? Rob? Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Let's take this off of here. Well, before I get into next week, I want to talk about have you guys watched The Penguin? Okay, man, saying hi. Oh shit. There we go. Oh, sorry. Colin Farrell and his makeup, prosthetics, whatever you want to call it, was phenomenal. And they told a story that I didn't think I would get sucked into. How do you make a show about the Penguin? So fascinating, so street level, so real, that each episode just got better and better and better and better. And then the season finale, I don't do this very often, but I screamed at the TV, no, what happened? Because something happens in the season finale, series finale, season finale, because they haven't announced season 2 yet, but I'm sure they will. That just took my breath away. It felt like a gut punch, and I should have seen it coming, but you don't. And I want to go back and rewatch this whole series again. I know they put out a 4K Steelbook pre-order. I think it's 4K Steelbook pre-order up already. I don't know if I'll get that. Maybe just a regular 4K. I don't need the Steelbook. But I want you guys to check out The Penguin. It's 8 episodes. Each episode is about a little over an hour long. It's shot like a film. Great acting all the way around. Yeah, check out The Penguin. Oh, Corey, do. It takes place right after the Batman. Just do yourself a favor. What's up, Grant? I'm getting ready for 2024 ranking that I watch for the year. Oh, awesome, man. I hope you have some good movies on there. I can't wait to check that out. So next week, before I get to next week, I'm going to put a pin in that real quick. Like I said last week, I am bringing back Comic Talk, excuse me, for about once a month. And in December, I haven't set a date, but I got my first guest for the return of Comic Talk, and that is Ben Buster. He agreed to come on the returning episode of Comic Talk. And of course, we'll be talking comic books. We'll be talking about absolute Batman #1, absolute Superman #1, and absolute Wonder Woman #1. Excuse me. There is Hardcore Grant. I can't wait to return of Hardcore Grant review segment. I am going to try to get him on sometime for an episode, just trying to figure out when. So yeah, in December, Ben Buster's coming on the returning episode of Comic Talk. I'm gonna pick his ears, pick his brain about comics, because I love reading comics. They don't get enough love. I know we all love comic book movies, but they're what inspired those billion and $billion movies. So yeah, I love comic books. And next week, next Thursday at next Wednesday. I think we're going to go Wednesday. Yeah, we're doing Wednesday next week at 9:00. I'm having our first guest on Faces for Radio News and Notes, and that is Evan, Pop Culture 22. And next week's movies will be, let's see here. First up will be Transformers 1. We'll be scoring that. Wild Robots. And he picked, I asked him to pick a movie that he would want to score. Is there anything he wanted to score? And he picked Disney Plus, The Music by John Williams. If anybody that knows Evan, he's a big Disney guy. So I wasn't surprised when he picked this. I don't know if I'm going to like this. Fingers crossed that I do. And then In Memory of David. I'm always going to try to find a way to squeeze David in here because, like I said, I miss that guy. I miss my brother so much. We are going to score one of his favorite movies. And that is Serenity. I never got to score this with him, so I am going to score it. Me and Evan are going to score it next week and see how our score turns out. And that's it. I'm looking forward to have Evan. He always busts my balls on every show. He always, on By the Numbers, he was just ribbing me. So I was like, he has to be the first one on here. If you guys want to come on, news and notes, it won't go very long. I want to keep it under an hour because it's hard to do it by yourself. So yeah, that's it for this week. Again, if there's any movies you want me to score, just let me know. And if you want to be a guest, just let me know and we'll talk movies. And speaking of Faces for Radio, I am going to start trying to get the Faces for Radio Instagram page up and running again. I'm going to start scoring movies that I'm not going to talk about on the show. Put the Faces for Radio scores on that page. So if you're not following the Faces for Radio Instagram page, please go give it a like. It's at Faces for Radio on Instagram. And got some comments here. Yeah, we've already scored the 13th Warrior. Me and David did that a while back. Dude's Journey is awesome. I've seen it before. I just never scored it with David. That was just, we never got around to it. And it was one of his favorite movies. So we had to do it. Yeah, it is epic. Yeah, I have seen the Firefly series. I enjoyed it for the most part. It really wasn't my thing when it originally aired, but I went back and got it on DVD and binged it and enjoyed it for the most part. Have you tackled The Killer's Game? Prince. Is that the Batista one? I think that's the Batista one, right? Let me know in the comments if that's the Batista one. Only a couple episodes. I have to finish it. Or Firefly or Penguin. Yep. I've already watched it. If that's the movie you want me to score, I will be glad to. Since it's a little older now, it's been out a few months. Oh, Firefly. Okay, yeah. If you want me to score, I will throw my score up on the Faces for Radio Instagram page for it. I'm going to try to keep newish movies within the last month or so. for the show. And if somebody recommends like an older movie, I will look into it. Batista Sophia, yeah. Hey, Prince. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. I did watch Amelia Perez today, and I really, really, really enjoyed it. Wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I knew it was a musical. Um, but yeah, it's, I think um, Amelia Perez is definitely worth checking out. It's on Netflix. Is it Zoe Saldinas? I'm terrible at names. Gamora, basically. And Selena Gomez they're both great in this. David would have hated this movie. I'm gonna say now because it's a musical. He would not. He would have been screaming and yelling at me because I would have made him watch it. I know there's a lot of talk about this movie getting an Oscar, possibly Oscar movie nomination for Best Picture. Possibly. I don't know if it was that good to get one of the 10 slots, but it was good. I don't just know if it was that good. It's about 2 hours, a little over 2 hours, I think. The music is good. The subject matter kind of took me by surprise because I was like, oh, I didn't expect that. I thought this was about something else. Then it kind of dovetails into, I'm just going to say transgender. It's about a transgender individual that you really fall for this character because this character has a nice arc, a nice character journey throughout this movie. And I wasn't expecting that. It's definitely worth watching. I saw Red 1. I didn't really care for it. That comes out this week. It was disappointing. It's a typical rock movie. The Rock's the Rock. J.K. Simmons in it for a heartbeat. The best part of the movie was Chris Evans for me, and because he was kind of funny in it at times. A little departure from what we have been seeing of Chris Evans. So I like that. What else have I seen? I watched Saturday Night, which you can see my score on the Faces for Radio Instagram page. Saturday Night was interesting. I had a lot of high hopes for that, and it ended up just being okay. The acting was okay in it. Felt at times felt very TV movie-ish, if that makes sense. It didn't feel like a movie. There was times I felt like I was watching a TV movie. But yeah, the score for that is a score about outside. Yeah, I scored it. I score every movie I watch. Because David rewired my brain. So I have let me show you guys. I have, it's weird. He see, I have my score, on my phone. I score every movie I watch in my notes. I might throw that, just shoot me a reminder and I will try to throw that score on the Faces for Radio Facebook page or Instagram page. You just finished your lunch. What time is it there, man? Oh, I still gotta watch that one. Red 1, right? I remember you saying you want to see it. What are you talking about, Amelia Perez? Because watch it. If you're gonna pick between Red 1 or Amelia Perez, pick Amelia Perez. You already know the next movie I want you to see, and it's definitely older. Tell me what it is. I hope you guys, whoever goes sees Red 1, I hope they enjoy it. It just didn't work for me. And our motto is all film is subjective. Don't ever forget that. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean you won't like it. Red 1 must be like Violent Night for me. I wanted to love it. but couldn't get there. I'll still check it. I liked Violent Night. Violent Night is way better than Red One. That's just my opinion, though. Do you have a favorite video game movie, Rich? Of course, I do. That's Super Mario Brothers. I love that animated film. But, side note, my son loves Sonic the Hedgehog. So when that movie came out, I hated Sonic the Hedgehog. I thought the video games were dumb. So begrudgingly, me and my son watched Sonic the Hedgehog. That movie is very fun movie. I was like, I can't believe I like this movie. Took him to see Sonic 2. Loved that too. And now me and him are excited to go see Sonic 3. And I think it's December it comes out. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, what other video game movies do I like? I like the Mortal Kombat remake they just recently did. I enjoyed that. I'm trying to think off the top of the head. That's really it that I can think of. Oh, it's 11. Is it 11:45 a.m. Friday? Or are you in the future, Prince? Hearts beat loud. Shoot me a DM on Instagram, Caveman. I might check that out. Yes, absolutely. It feels quite quiet. Not David Bite. It does, dude. I miss him in my heart so much. Oh shit! So you're gonna make me cry. Like I had questioned myself if I'm gonna keep doing it, and I was fortunate enough to talk to his wife on the phone last week. She gave me her blessing. She's a wonderful woman. I can't imagine what she's going through. But she told me he would be proud that I was going to keep the channel going the best of my ability. I don't have the technical savvy as David did. And he did all the math. So I'm going to warn you, if the numbers are off, I add wrong. I apologize because I'm not good at numbers. But that's what my calculator's for. But yeah, dude, it is very quiet. I miss our texts. Yeah, I miss the texts. It's like if we were watching Amelia Perez, he would have texted me, "What the fuck, Rich? Why did you make me watch this?" I miss those texts. I missed the text from him saying, "Hey, what about this movie?" And I was like, "Bro, already got scheduled." It was so funny. He'd always say, "Have you seen this?" Yep, it's scheduled for this in this date. So yeah, I do miss those texts and just checking in on him checking in on me. Fuck, I miss you, Dave. I miss you so much. Yeah, that I've never seen it. It's Friday that's right, in the Philippines, duh. I heard that Sonic is good. Still have to see it. I dug Mortal Kombat 2, yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for Sonic 3 either. That's going to be fun. What's up, Rob? I hope you're doing good. Thank you for joining tonight. You commented on the Facebook. I don't remember. Thanks, man. I'll definitely hit you up, man. Don't worry. Yeah, I miss him so much too, man. Said hi. Sorry, man. Yeah, remember, keep thinking and praying for Dave's family. They need it. They're still mourning. Of course, they're going to mourn the loss of David for the rest of their lives. But our prayers, hopefully, will make it easier for them. Yeah. Talking to his wife, just hearing her voice, she's a very positive woman, holding it together for her and the rest of her family. So continue to pray for them. Pray for them hard. Positive thoughts, whatever mojo you're into, just keep them in there. Yeah, life sucks. I totally agree. I'll list the movies sometime soon. You haven't tackled Strange. I watch Strange Darlings. Absolutely fucking love Strange Darlings. Actually, right now, if Evan was watching, this is in my top 10 of the movies so far. The Strange Darlings is. I did not see that coming either. I was like, holy shit, this was good. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah. But yeah, Strange Darlings was phenomenal. I'll throw that score up there too. I'm gonna really try hard to keep the Faces for Radio Instagram page going with scores of movies and the upcoming movies for the week. So again, next week we got Transformers 1, we got Wild Robot, the music of John Williams. It's a documentary on Disney Plus. I haven't seen it. And then for David, Serenity. Yeah, Strange. Yeah, it is phenomenal. If you guys haven't seen Strange Darlings, do yourself a favor and watch that. It is. We love you too, man. So if you guys have any more questions, if you want to do I'll answer them. If not, I'll give you guys a few seconds, a few minutes, and I'll get out of here. I don't want to waste your time. Man, are you guys getting Godzilla -1? Oh yeah, please do. I think my Godzilla's supposed to be here Saturday. I'm looking forward to Godzilla -1. I'm looking forward to watching that in 4K. What are those? I've got a bunch of movies that I need to do collection updates. So I'm just doing a little bit here and there. You're getting it good. I cannot wait. But the only thing that kind of bums me out, there was no nice slip cover for it. I see people posted that's gotten it already. No slip, but that's okay. I would have liked a nice little matte finish slip. No, I have not. I do want to see that. I want to see The Apprentice. I might watch that next week if I have the time. I mean, I always have time. Oh, you're getting is it the Steelbook box set? And it was nice, but I didn't want to drop the money. I ordered it from Walmart. I think I paid $9 for it. $9.70 exactly. I had some Walmart cash. Then I had like $16 in Walmart's cash, and then $5 off promo code, and then yeah, it was like $9. I ended up paying for it. Oh, I've seen it before. It's a good movie. Oh, the Japanese word, yeah. Did you order that from the Godzilla website? Because I know there was one that was you could order directly from the Godzilla website. I almost did that one, but I was like, I don't need that. It also has the minus color. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Didn't they release that in theaters too? Yeah. I'm safe from the typhoon now. I'm back in bed. Oh yeah, there's a storm out your way. I thought I saw something like that. Another storm, always in that area. Well, do you guys got any fun plans this weekend? I hope you guys get to the movie theaters. Corey, I just grabbed a good deal on the digital version of the minus color version. Can't wait to check it out and see the difference. Yeah, you have to let us know how that is. I really liked -1, and I can't wait to have it on my shelf. It was releasing. I thought it was, but I might have been imagining it. Eon Flux. I remember that with Charlize Theron. I think it's Charlize Theron. Yeah, I did not like that movie, but I've only seen it once, and that was when it first came out. So I could revisit it and probably still not like it. So I think what else have I watched that's worth mentioning? I'm still going through my eyes in my movie collection. It's taken me a little bit to get through my eyes. I still need to watch the Indiana Jones movies. There's probably about 15, 20. How about Ender's Game? I did see Ender's Game with Harrison Ford. Was it Orson Scott Card, based on Orson Scott Card's? I think that's his name. This novel. Yeah, it was an okay movie. It was worth watching. A good sci-fi flick. I think there's nothing that stands out. Yeah, I need to watch those 4Ks. Oh, I did see that Christopher Reeve. See, thank you, Rob, for saying that. I did see that Christopher Reeve documentary. Oh, was that good? Oh, pulled at the heartstrings, man. Really, really well done documentary. You have a good night. Oh man, I was so pissed at Walmart. I had that pre-ordered as soon as the pre-order came out, and Walmart put it up because I get a discount, because I work for the Walmart warehouse. They canceled my order. I've had that's the Bad Boys Ride or Die Steelbook canceled on me. Friday the 13th Arrow canceled on me. There was one more. I forget what it was. Three of them. I don't remember what the third one was. That's the three times that I've had something canceled. I enjoyed a Bad Boys Ride or Die. Yeah, it was. Oh, thoughts on the Motor City Machine Guns on the Hunter regime? Oh, we'll talk some wrestling now. I'm okay with it. They probably won't be tag champions very long. I think it was just a way to get the tag belts off of the bloodline because there's that dumb Apple thing. They're going to be in War Games, and you're going to want a tag match on Survivor Series cards. So I think that was just an easy way. I didn't get the Steelbook. I just got the regular version. I didn't need the Steelbook. I wasn't paying those crazy prices. And I chuckled every time I seen somebody complaining about price adjustments, blah, 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 blah. Watching people have conniption fits on Instagram, on Facebook about the prices. It just kind of made me. Paul Tyson fight. Who do I got? I'm going with Mike Tyson. Did you not see him slap Jake Paul at the weigh-in? Was it tonight, earlier? He slapped the taste right out of his mouth. Not really. He just slapped him. I hope Mike Tyson knocks him out. You got minus for 45. I got for 970. But I didn't get. Yeah, it was savage. But he kept playing with his dick, too. I didn't quite understand that either. He kept grabbing it. I was like, what are you doing, bro? Yeah. Well, I'm just going to wrap this up. Thank you for being here for episode 1. I am going to try to make this run smoother. What's up, Movie Hunter? Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank each and every one of you for being with me tonight. I know it's a little rough. I'm still trying to find my feet on this thing and run it by myself. No, thank you, Corey. I really appreciate you. I hope you know that. I missed some here. I don't want to miss you guys. I want to say yes, but not right now because I'm still trying to figure out the technical side behind the camera stuff because that was something David always handled. And let me get better with what this entails, me doing it by myself. And then I will take your reviews, okay? I promise. 45 minutes, I see. Duration of the stream, probably. Thanks, Rob. I appreciate that. But yeah, thanks again, guys. I love you guys. God bless. Enjoy your weekend and watch some movies. Hit me up if there's anything. You still got the intro to the. I do, but yeah, I didn't know if I don't know if it's a bad taste to use it. I don't know yet. But yeah. Again, thank you. Say God bless. Watch some movies. Be kind to one another. And peace out, guys.